first question, any idea yet on what sparked this fire?
We haven't received the official report yet, and I'm sure that many would like to know, including us, and we have not received that information yet from the fire chief.
Have you gotten to walk through and see it?
We have not walked through and seen it. I would imagine that there have been a few in our leadership team who have, or of course, obviously the adjusters and anybody who's involved with our insurance.
Has there been any numbers yet about any of those estimates or what they're going to be saying?
Yeah, we will have to wait for all of that to come in. At this point, it's premature.
Any idea when people may be able to return to Elim?
Again, we'll have to wait on that. It is our intention. Pending everything that comes back to us, that would be our intention.
Is power and heat on? We heard that was trying to get turned back on this morning.
Yep, we were working on that as well. Of course, we have the assisted living section of what we do, and that's all full power heat. Everything down there is working quite well, and then just restoring our systems in this area so we can go to work on cleanup and movement forward.
I know you said you haven't walked through it. Any idea how much of the building is actually damaged and how much is actually okay?
Well, we know that is the area that was damaged mostly was the children's center area, and so that is the area that has the open roof above it that you can see from the outside. Beyond that, it just diminishes, and so again, thankful for this fire department that was able to contain it quite well.
Right, I mean, not to take away from their efforts, what are the firewalls and fire doors? I spoke with somebody who was in there yesterday and said all the fire doors were closing. How much did that actually save this building?
I would imagine that it was highly instrumental in saving the building, and the fire department did underscore that with us as well, that the fire doors being closed did help us save quite a bit of the facility.
How were all of your residents doing?
Yeah, well, I'm glad you asked that question because we have had a full concerted effort today to follow up with all of our residents. We have actually been out visiting them at the remote sites. I personally went down to Wahpeton to check on all of the residents that were transferred there, and they're doing great. I mean, it is an adjustment for them, as you can imagine. They have to realign their thinking and relationships, but I think sending staff with them last night to help transition was a plus, and then of course us showing up today at all the different sites, and we're not quite done yet, but going to yet today to all the sites, and then also phoning in and talking with all of the administration as well to make sure that our residents, that's been our emphasis, is to take care of the people that are here.
What are all of your sites? I've heard Wahpeton, Mayville, what else?
My list may not be comprehensive, but I will tell you, yes, Wahpeton, Mayville, Halstead, thank you, Valley City, Villa, right up the street here, Meadows, and then in Moorhead, Eventide.
I guess a lot of residents may be wondering, are they going to be allowed to go back in and get stuff that was just left behind as they had to evacuate?
Yeah, as soon as we have the opportunity to, we will go in and retrieve and bag stuff and look at what is retrievable, what's salvageable, and we will include communication to families at that time as well. And that is a question and concern some families have had as well, that what is the stuff, what's going to happen to my stuff, but we are working on that and hoping to get to that as soon as possible.
Staff, what are they going to be doing now that they're not going to be here? Are they going to be transferred over to the other sites to help with the people who they're used to working with?
I'll tell you what, we're going to do our very best to make sure that every staff member continues to find gainful employment, whether here or transitional season, while the residents are at some of these other places. We have yet to work out the details of any of that. We're about 24 hours into this, and so still trying to put a lot of that together.
And how many staff members, real quick, do you have roughly?
Yeah, we have, Laura, how many do you have in your area in the children's?
6.
She has 6, and then I think we have a little over 200 in the main area, and so I'd say between 200 and 220.
So can we talk about childcare? That's your expertise.
Yes.
So kind of talk about, this is devastating to you guys. Where are all your kids going? Where are your workers going?
Well, today they're all taking a day off. As of Monday, Robin Nelson with the Boys and Girls Club, she offered an empty building to us at Rose Creek. So Monday morning, it's going to be business as usual. Our kiddos, just a different place, same teachers. The child care community has really embraced us. Lots of donations, lots of people coming. Do you need toys? Do you need paper products? And there's so many things that I didn't think of that they're thinking of for me.
It's amazing.
Yes.
Were you here yesterday?
Yes.
What goes through your mind? You have fire alarms, and you have little kiddos.
Well, I actually was not in the building at the time. My teachers were. And they, honestly, I don't know that they even thought. They just grabbed those kids and they ran out of the building. And our bus was waiting outside right here in the front to take a resident to an appointment. And the kids just jumped on the bus, and Steve, our awesome bus driver, took them over to Eagles, and they went inside Eagles, and the Eagles staff was amazing. They got to have super fun in the gym and watch a movie and have snacks.
Love snacks.
Yeah.
Sugar high in the afternoon.
Yes. But no, our parents, honestly, our parents really supported us. They didn't, ask, are we going to be able to come tomorrow, or where do we take our kids? I think they have a lot of trust in us, and they're going to get to have their kids someplace on Monday. So I still can't really believe that it happened.
Yeah.
It's,
Absolutely.
yeah.
How many kids do you have?
We have 32 children.
32. And then, as you mentioned, supplies and stuff, I'm assuming it looks like you probably lost a lot. If people want to donate, who should they contact? Should they reach out to?
Who should they reach out
Yes,
to?
right. You can make donations. We have a site set up on our website. If people want to make donations that would help us in recovery at this moment, just go to the Fargo Elim website, and it's live and active now, and we'd really appreciate it. That would be the best. Otherwise, you can call in if you were looking to donate a specific consumable good. They need to call the general number. We are working on having the phone restored. They are here now, working on having the phone restored so we can facilitate those questions. So just as quickly as possible. Otherwise, go to our website, and then if you send an email even through there, we can respond to those.
And if it's something for the Children's Center, they can absolutely message me through our Facebook page. That's how I'm organizing all of the donations. It's kind of nice to have it all in one place. So, yeah.
I have a general question about the morale of staff, and how are they, feeling like, after all this trauma.
The morale of our staff, their focus is so much on taking care of residents, and that's what motivates them anyway. That's why they do what they do. And so they're like in maintenance mode, like we've got to take care of these people, less concerned about themselves. That's why they were willing to stay, into the night last night and then show up again early this morning to be here, because we knew we had a task ahead of us. So speaking to the morale, I would say it's their DNA to be taking care of people. So it almost could look like business as usual, but they're motivated by it. So kudos to all of them.
Yeah, my teachers were already texting me this morning. What time should I be there? What can I do? Where are we going? And I told them just to take a day. They just need a little time to themselves.
I just had one question about the residents. I mean, how are they adjusting to, a different setting? I mean, especially if they're in Mayville or Valley City, their card game friends aren't there. How are they adjusting?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you ever changed schools when you were growing up, but it's probably a little bit like that. You have to learn who all the other people are. But, excuse me. You have to learn who all of the other people are around you in your community. But since most of them have been moved with more than, or moved with a group of people, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And of course, over at Eventide, we sent about 35 to 40. So they're already in a group of people that would be familiar. Sending staff with them helped again, like I said. But the people I visited today in Wahpeton, I asked them, I said, how are you doing? They were positive. And I know that can sound unreal, like we're being overly, they're all positive. It's an adjustment, of course. But a positive for them. They recognize that what happened, this is where they need to be. And that we've done our job to make sure they're warm and secure and all their needs are provided for.
So what's the plan for over the weekend?
To continue doing what we're doing already, to be honest. No, we will continue through the weekend doing what we're already doing and not stop until we know that we've done all of our diligence, and then make the path forward from here as to what's next.
And no timeline yet, if it's going to be weeks, months, or anything before you get back in.
Yeah, we don't have an exact timeline. We'll have to have the extent of the damage assessed and then evaluations done on reconstruction. We do have people coming Monday in that regard, an architect and others that will be here immediately on Monday to help us begin the recovery process.
Last question for me. has been both of your guys' homes for your second homes for a while. How are you guys doing? I don't think anybody's asked you guys that yet.
Well, do you want me to go first? Because
I can. It
Go ahead,
doesn't
Laura.
matter. So I've been here 19 years. And so this is truly my second home. This is the job I got right out of college, and I've been here ever since. And so I kind of feel like a little bit of my life is gone. It's tough, but you know, I honestly have so many people embracing what's happened and so much encouragement. It really has floored me, really. I don't have the words. Yeah.
And for me, I'm regrouping. I'm regrouping and trying to figure out how do I continue to do all that we were already doing and meet the needs. It is our intention to continue to go out to visit our residents. So we'll do what we were doing before, just in a little different style.